Hi guys, so recently I had someone ask if I had tried the Canni Gels in LED. If you look on the packaging here, it states that you can use it in LED, and when I did the original review, I just did it in my UV lamp, and that's because that's what I have on my counter, and it was more work for me to pull out my LED. If you look at the directions though, they're kind of weird. Usually when you work with an LED lamp, it's quicker than a UV lamp. So if you look here, according to the directions, it says that in UV it's 2 minutes for the cure, and then in LED it's 3 minutes. So for me that seems a little excessive. And then even here on the bottom it says darker colors need 4 minutes. So I don't know if they mean for the LED or the UV, but I thought, you know, why don't we check it out together and we'll see if it cures in the normal amount of time that a soak-off gel does, or if it's going to take longer. So I'm just going to be using this blue color. I don't know if you would consider this a dark color or not. It's an opaque color. I just have a little fake nail here, and I went ahead and I buffed it all the way down because I'm going to do little dots of color or little sections of color, and we're going to do them at different times to see at what point it actually cures, if it cures at all, in the LED. And then the LED. So the lamp that I'm going to be using today is just a standard Sally Hansen lamp. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take the gel with my brush, and I'm going to do different sections of gel. And I'm going to do it so that they're not very thick, but not super thin either, because obviously you would build it up. It just seems weird to me that you would do 4 minutes for each layer of gel. That seems really excessive. So I went ahead and I colored those. So for the first one, I'm just going to press it one time, and then I'm going to try and wipe it off and see if it comes off. And then I'm going to go 2 more times for this one, so that'll be 1.5 minutes, and then I'll hit it 2 more times and 2 more times, and that should bring us to the 3 minutes. So that was after just one time. So I'm just going to take my little wipe here, and this is just a piece of paper towel. I'm going to put some alcohol on there, directly onto there. And then I'm just going to try to wipe away the first one. And you can see it cured just fine. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and put on a second thicker layer. Now this last one I'm going to put really thick to see if maybe that was the problem. Somebody had asked me, they had tried this gel inside their LED lamp and it didn't cure for them, so I was just wondering if maybe this wasn't a true gel that could be cured in LED. But as you can see, I just cleaned this one and it did work. So I'm going to go ahead and try and build it up like you would on a nail. And I'm going to cure that 2 more times. Okay, so I went ahead and pulled that out, and I'm just going to go ahead and take my alcohol again. And you can see that cured just fine. A little bit of the color did transfer off, but that's normal with pigmented colors. I'm going to go ahead and try it on this one that was thicker and see if maybe because it was thicker it didn't cure completely. And you can see it cured fine. So I don't know if the problem was that maybe your LED lamp is less powerful than this one. This one has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 light bulbs. I know like my red carpet only has 3 light bulbs, so that might have been it, that you need to put extra time on it. But you can see it cured just fine in the LED. I didn't test any of the other colors. Maybe the darker colors would be different. So I hope that helped you guys out. If any of you are wondering if this particular gel cured in LED, yes it does. And it cured that first layer in just one time pressing it. And I don't remember if this was 45 seconds or 30 seconds for the Sally Hansen lamp. But it did cure that fine. So you would be able to paint it on just like any other polish. And then with the UV lamp that I did in the first one, I did 120 seconds for each layer. Just so you guys know. If you have any questions, go ahead and leave them down below. And as always, thank you guys for watching.